Everything will be wonderful.
I think the media really portrays motherhood like this blissful experience. There's this like doll-like baby, you know, who never cries. What they need to show is a woman with spit up and vomit and baby poo all over her and with bags under her eyes and, you know, bottle of Prozac over here maybe.
I'm not sure we talked all that much about what it would be like for those first 6 weeks after the baby was born. Really, how hard could it be?
The biggest sign that we were in trouble, it was she wasn't sleeping when she was so tired and was feeling so exhausted. 5 o'clock in the morning, I called her doctor and then I explained to her, I said, you know, Kira hasn't slept all night.
I slipped into the darkness so quickly. All I can remember me thinking was, I'm mentally ill and I'll never be okay again. What should I do?
Even when I would read about postpartum depression, I'm like, oh, well, that's not me. This is just the baby blues, this will get better.
You have a medical condition that you experience psychologically, and that's postpartum depression.
Postpartum depression is unclear to patients because it's unclear sometimes to professionals.
They were not really taking into consideration the hormonal changes and everything else that was going on.
When I checked into the psych ward, Maddie was probably 15 or 16 days. I think had I waited another week or two, I don't have any problem imagining having some kind of psychotic episode.
I think previous generations of mothers lived in communities, dropped their kids at each other's houses, understood that you did things as a group and stuck together because you needed to.
Society is like a stigma to be out of control. Like, no, I've got it under control, I've got it under control. Nobody wants to admit that they don't have the Pottery Barn life.
I wish you were a rock star.
I am a rock star.
You are a rock star.
That's right.
I think we've been burning the village for, at least 30 years, maybe 40 years.
There are millions of women like me. We are your neighbors and your friends and your family who need to be less ashamed to admit that we struggle sometimes.